I'm gonna try to film this. I don't know if you guys can see all this cracking all the way up in here. This actually just happened over the last couple of days. It was in the 20s at my work. So yeah, this right here actually happened last couple of days. This has been here about a year, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to. I bought a kit to just replace the screen. I actually got on eBay looking, say somebody was just selling the used screen, and I found you can actually buy a kit. You can try this out. Let's try to do this one-handed without breaking this. Hold on, let me get you guys set down here. Oh yeah. So just unplug your hazard lights there, and it looks like, oh, you see, maybe. Let me pull that out. So I got 10 millimeter. You don't want to lose that down there. Get it magneted there just in case. Maybe. I don't want to stick to everything but the bolt. Yeah, it's just a little 10 millimeter. And yep. Oh yeah, it just pulls out now. I think it does. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of wires and everything that go to the head unit back here. So we'll get those unplugged. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And looks like it comes out like this right here. So we'll go ahead and get it on the bench or the table, decide where we want to do it. I'm gonna take the screen off the, I think this thing's called the CMU. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest with you. 4 screws maybe, looks like. Oh, it just comes off. Looks like there's 2 wires that go on the back side right there. Let's go ahead and take those off. And then just go ahead and set this aside. You don't need it right now. And I'm guessing it's these 4 screws here, 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 and here. But I've never done one of these, so like I say, your guess is as good as mine, but heck, might be better than mine. Just take these out. Try to take note of, see if there's any size difference in these. I just felt the screen loosen up. Ah, they look the same. Maybe. Feel loose. So it's hanging up on. Just had to get a little more oomph that I wanted to. It just separates. But it was hitting right here, and I didn't know these things come apart like that. So I guess I could just take and set this aside. These out of the way. Those out of the way. We'll get a little towel to set this on while I work. Let's go get the kit and see what the kit looks like. I just ordered off eBay, Amazon, I don't really remember. You can get on the internet and find them. Got a little toolkit. And let's see. Bubble wrap, more bubble wrap. More bubble wrap, and get to the screen. And set this off out of the way. Yeah, that's a good place for it. It's just like, it's got a little ribbon right here. Looks, I'm guessing, is that one. Looks like it's just held on with the adhesive there. So I'm gonna get this one taken apart. Set this out of the way. Let's see. Pair of pliers. This might work. Just thing should just pull out of there. Let's see if I can get it where you guys can see what I'm doing. It'll focus. Should. Oh, that whole thing ripped. Well, that was definitely my fault. Now let's see what it takes to get this screen off. Imagine if adhesive is holding it on, maybe. Looks like there's those little clips too. You can see it right there and there. And imagine there's a couple over here, there, and there. And these little screws. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take those off.
Let's see. The other side.
Little screwdriver. Good Lord. Oh, see, now look, it's all just coming apart. Set that aside. That's that whole bracket. And then you got your circuit board. So imagine I can just set that aside now. Set it over here. That's actually the screen itself. Try to keep that clean. And then you got this little housing, it looks like. And that screen looks like it just sticks some adhesive on there. So now I gotta figure out how to get that adhesive apart. Force, maybe. Let's see about a razor blade. Let's try to get a razor blade up under there. It is crusty, crusty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cut around here, and then I'll get back to you. Well, I was trying to cut under there, but I just kind of gave up on that. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even realize this is actually real glass. There's little glass shards all over the place. So I was able to just kind of punch a hole through it with a screwdriver, and I couldn't get the razor blade quite up under there enough to cut it. So this is the way I'm doing it. I don't know if it's the correct way, the wrong way, whatever the way, but yeah, there's probably people out there cringing that are watching this, but I couldn't figure out any other way to get it off there. This right here is just plastic. This underneath right here is just glass. Or is glass, not just glass. Let me blow little glass shards all up in the air. Now the fun part, all this adhesive right here has to come off. So that doesn't look like very much fun. Here, I'm not gonna bore you guys out. I'm just gonna try a razor blade and then some rubbing alcohol. And that looks like what I'm gonna use. I got it scraped with the razor blade about as best as I could. Well, ooh, hey, there's a seal in there. I want to pull that thing out. There's a seal. It actually runs right back here. Just found that thing with the compressed air. But anyways, I got it scraped. All these little spots, that's not adhesive. That's just where the plastic goes through. This is plastic. It'd be a lot easier if it was metal, but let's see about getting some rubbing alcohol. Be right back. Some rubbing alcohol. And I grabbed a couple long Q-tips. Let's see. And then just clean this up. Whew. Clean all these edges here. It's gonna stick to. Looks like the whole thing's wrapped in a plastic. Careful with this ribbon, you don't want to do like I did on the old one. There's a slot right here. Notice that right there goes right in there. See how this fits before I pull that adhesive off though. Of course all this plastic's gonna get down in the way. Just test fitting, just test fitting. I'm just gonna believe it fits. Oh, it looks like there's a starter strip up here. If you want, probably smart just to get a little bit out of the way there. There's one down here on this bottom. Of course, the whole thing wants to come off though. Maybe I'll just leave that one there. Then hopefully this doesn't tear right there. I might just take the plastic off because it's really just getting in the way. Just the outside protective. Try not to touch the inside, especially if you're just working on all this stuff, because you'll probably get some fingerprints on there that you won't be able to get out. I'm just going to take these off because if that sticks on there and while I'm ripping this off it tears, I won't be able to get it back off there to get those pieces out. So right now, just remember, you don't have any, probably no second chance with this, I wouldn't guess. Press it in. Just in case there's any shards of glass on there, get that out of the way. And little shavings. Screen back on there. And this bracket. Whoa. Somebody forgot the stop sign out there. Just slamming on the brakes. You should line up all them clips. Alright, those are all in. Then these. This ribbon, so if you were to not plug that back in, the only thing you would lose, your display and everything would still work. The only thing this does is control, I do believe, your touch screen part of it. It's like a little tab on there. Let me try to do it with my fingers. Alright, it's pushed all the way in there. Let's see, get a better view. Pushed all the way up in there. Alright, we're making progress here. Let's put that back cover back on. Back through there, and these long screws. Just gonna put this one in, kind of hold it up in place. I'm not trying to hold it. Well, I'm not gonna bore you guys with the whole installation of this. You guys are probably like, oh, too late. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this put back on and then get with you guys back in the car. All right, back in the car. Don't forget to plug in all those wires down there, because if you do, ain't nothing gonna work. So I'm gonna try to get this put back in with you guys in the way here. But let me get it put it back on there and I'll push it in. Just do the reverse steps of taking it out. I honestly didn't even know that was one that you mold until I looked at it.
Yeah, that's how all the Evo Shield things are. Like even the ankle ones, the ones that you put in your like brake shooter, those are, you also mold those. Yeah.
All right. Progress.
It's almost like your last one.
What do you mean?
It's a little similar to your last one.
A little bit. Like identical.
What?
She's, because I'm recording. She doesn't want to be on film. I think I see it.
These are watering both lawns.
Ah, got it.
Cars.
So clear.
Wow.
It's so clear. The touchscreen works again too. It didn't work before. Not only is it way clearer, my touchscreen works again too. My touchscreen stopped working a long time ago. Like a long time ago. Which sucked because whenever time would change for us here in California, I couldn't go in and change my time, so my clock was only right half the time throughout the year. So, well, you guys like the video, thumbs up, subscribe. Goodbye.